Hello and welcome to our video on famous hoaxes and deceptions throughout history. Throughout history, there have been countless hoaxes and deceptions that have fooled people and had significant impacts on society. From ancient civilizations to modern times, these hoaxes have taken many forms, from fake news and propaganda to elaborate cons and frauds. One of the earliest and most famous hoaxes in history is the Piltdown Man. In 1912, a supposed missing link between apes and humans was discovered in Piltdown, England. However, in 1953, it was revealed that the specimen was actually a hoax, consisting of a human skull and an orangutan jawbone that had been artificially aged. The deception was not uncovered for over 40 years, and it had a significant impact on the scientific understanding of human evolution. Another famous hoax that had a significant impact on society is the War of the Worlds radio broadcast in 1938. Orson Welles' radio adaptation of H.G. Wells' novel, which was presented as a series of news bulletins, caused widespread panic as many listeners believed that an actual alien invasion was taking place. In more recent times, we have seen the rise of fake news and propaganda, such as the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, which was a fraudulent document purporting to be evidence of a Jewish conspiracy to achieve world domination. It was used to justify the persecution of Jews in Russia and other countries in the early 20th century. One of the most famous hoaxes in recent times is the balloon boy hoax in 2009. The parents of a 6-year-old boy claimed that he had floated away in a homemade helium balloon, leading to a massive search effort and widespread media coverage. It later emerged that the incident was a hoax, orchestrated by the parents as a publicity stunt. In the digital age, hoaxes and deceptions have taken on new forms such as deepfake videos, which use advanced technology to manipulate images and videos to create convincing, but fake, content. These hoaxes and deceptions show how easily people can be deceived and the power of media and technology in spreading misinformation. It's important to be critical and skeptical of the information we consume and to fact-check before sharing or believing in something. Another famous deception in history is the Cardiff Giant hoax of 1869. A man named George Hull carved a 10-foot-tall stone giant and buried it on a farm in Cardiff, New York. He then hired workers to discover it, claiming it to be a petrified ancient giant. The giant drew thousands of curious onlookers and was even put on display for a fee. However, it was eventually revealed to be a hoax, and Hull's creation was exposed as a carved stone statue. Another famous deception that had a significant impact on society is the fake moon landing conspiracy theory. This theory claims that the Apollo 11 mission, which successfully landed astronauts on the moon in 1969, was actually a hoax perpetrated by NASA and the US government. Despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary, this conspiracy theory persists to this day. A more recent deception that made headlines was the Nigerian Prince Scam, also known as advance fee scam. It's an email scam that promises the recipient a large sum of money in exchange for a small upfront payment. This scam has been around for decades, but it has evolved with technology. Now it can be done through social media and text messages. In the field of art, one of the most famous deceptions is the Vermeer forgeries case. Han van Meegeren, a Dutch painter and art forger, created forgeries of the famous Dutch artist Johannes Vermeer and sold them to art collectors and museums. The forgeries were so convincing that experts were fooled for years, and it was not until after World War II that Van Meegeren's deception was uncovered. Another famous deception in the art world is the Thomas Crown Affair art heist. In 1972, an art thief stole 5 paintings, including works by Monet, Degas, and Vermeer, from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston. The paintings have never been recovered, and the identity of the thief remains a mystery. Some experts believe that the heist was an inside job and the paintings were sold to private collectors. These are just a few examples of the many hoaxes and deceptions that have occurred throughout history. They demonstrate how easily people can be deceived and the power of media and technology in spreading misinformation. It's important to be critical and skeptical of the information we consume and to fact-check before sharing or believing in something. In conclusion, hoaxes and deceptions have been a part of human history for centuries. They can have significant impacts on society, from shaping our understanding of the world to causing panic and fear. It's important to be vigilant and to question the information we are presented with. As always, thanks for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed learning about these famous hoaxes and deceptions throughout history.